Master your destiny on 99 FM.
Welcome to the MYD studios, Loux the Vintage Guru. It's an honor to have you with us in studio. Tell us a little bit about your journey. How did you get to be known as Loux the Vintage Guru?
It all started when I was very, very young because my parents dressed us in suits almost every day. My two brothers and myself, because we were going to church every Wednesday, Friday and Sunday. So most of the time we were wearing suits. And as I was growing up, finished grade 12, I told my parents I wanted to go do fashion and design. And then they said, no, first do accounting, because they knew, and I'm glad they gave me that decision, because fashion and design in this country is not paying. So I had to go and study finance. And when I studied finance, I went to Johannesburg for a course of internal audit, University of Johannesburg. And then my friends were like, you dress nice, but you like dressing expensive things. You dress brands and whatnot. You don't need to wear brands and expensive clothes to look nice. So let's take you to a vintage market and we will transform you. I loved it, and then I started wearing vintage. And then they said, we're going to call you Loux the Vintage Guru from now on. So that is how it transpired.
What do you love about wearing a suit?
You know, when you wear a suit, you get respected. Even if you don't have money, people will think you have money. You'll go to an event, for example, to pick a friend of yours up at a function and whatnot. When you arrive at the function, they greet you and immediately they tell you the VIP section is this side. And then you'll go sit there and then you'll SMS your friend, I'm here. Oh, okay, are you outside? I'm going to come now. And they'll be like, no, I'm at the VIP section sitting. You'll be like, how did you end up here? The way you look is how people will address you. You see how this suit is?
Absolutely
very
perfect.
Bespoke. Yeah, I would die if I see someone wearing a suit that is busy falling off.
So you certainly are passionate about suits.
Indeed.
And style.
Let me tell you, I wear suits every day, almost every day. And when I started wearing suits, people that didn't know me or people that are acquainted to me will be like, especially on a Saturday, they'll be like, whose funeral did you go to again? So I said, I didn't go to any funeral, but you're wearing suits every Saturday. I said, that's my lifestyle, So I wear suits almost every day.
Absolutely beautiful. You are an accountant and an auditor by day and a fashion designer by night. How are you juggling those two careers?
You need to balance. Now my body is used to balancing it, because 8 to 5, strictly accounting, auditing. I don't receive fashionable calls. If people call me, I put the phone down. If I hear it's about fashion, I put the phone down. I tell them I don't speak fashion during 8 to 5. But immediately, the moment I leave my workplace, till early in the mornings, we can talk fashion. So I balance my things. At some point, I was working, I'm doing the fashion, and then yet I was at university. So it's all about being dedicated and determined.
What would your advice be for anybody listening that hasn't found yet what their passion is? How do they uncover their personal muse?
They should try and be themselves. They should try and sit and ask themselves, what do I want to do? Where do I see myself in the next 2 years? And should I decide this that I want to do now? What will I benefit from this that I want to do now in the next 5 years, in the next 4 years? We tend to only think short-term wise, and then at the end of the day, after a few years, you have nothing behind yourself. And it brings me back to self-development. Education is very important. Obtain a qualification, have something behind your back, then do your hobby. If you have papers behind your back, anytime, money is going to come.
Do you have any message that you would like to share with Namibia?
I just want to tell the Namibians that let's put the fashion industry on the map. I'm always available should people want styling tips and whatnot. Obviously, I'll charge you a reasonable fee, because nothing is done for free. Because I had sleepless nights to get this knowledge. But in essence, my message to the youth, my message to the youngsters is that please study very hard, go to university, obtain that qualification, get a good job, take care of yourself and take care of your parents, because they are the ones that brought us to where we are now. And have at least 1 or 2 suits in your wardrobe, because nowadays you can just not show up at an event with a tie and a shirt. Leave those for primary school kids. We're growing up, wear a suit.
And then you get into the VIP section.
And then you get into the VIP seat like us.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for coming to inspire us with your style, and congratulations on all you have achieved. And we look forward to what you still will achieve.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure having me here.
It was really wonderful. Thank you.
Master your destiny on 99 FM.